Welcome back. I quit so many things halfway that at one point I genuinely considered making myself a punch card. 10 attempts, you get the 11th one for free. I'm only kind of sort of joking. Here is the pattern I would start. I would start something, have a bad day, and decide the whole thing was ruined. Not slowed down, not imperfect, but actually ruined. So I would quit completely and wait for some future version of myself who would supposedly do it right. That future version of myself never showed up because she was never coming. Today, I want to tell you about the mindset shift that finally broke that pattern and the single word that changed everything. Let me tell you what this actually looked like for me. Not the general version, but the real one. In 2022, when I started working on my health, I would have a great week. Eating well, moving my body, feeling proud of myself. And then I would go to a birthday party and have 2 pieces of cake and come home and think, well, that's that. I blew it. Might as well finish the entire cake. Which, if you are wondering, is an incredible piece of logic. Truly. 1 piece of cake means the whole plan is dead somehow? Means you should eat the entire cake? Not very sound. And it was not just food, it was everything. I would skip 3 days of journaling and decide the journal was pointless. So I would stop completely instead of just picking it right back up. I would miss a workout, and instead of doing a shorter one, I would do nothing for 2 weeks. All or nothing. Perfect or pointless. That was how I thought for most of my life, and I didn't even realize it was a choice. I thought it was just how things worked. A researcher named Carol Dweck spent decades studying the way that people think about their own abilities. She identified 2 mindsets: a fixed mindset, where you believe that your abilities are set in stone and failure means you are not capable, and a growth mindset, where you believe abilities can develop through effort and struggle, and that's just all part of the process. When I heard that, I thought, yes, growth mindset, obviously. And then I went right back to quitting things the moment they got hard. Knowing the concept and living it turned out to be 2 very different things for me. And here's what that all or nothing thinking actually cost me. Not just the wasted starts, the months, the years, but every time I quit completely, instead of just continuing imperfectly, I pushed the whole thing back further, sometimes by weeks, sometimes by years. In a few minutes, I'm going to tell you the exact moment that the growth mindset stopped being a concept and became something I actually lived. And then I'm going to give you one word that changed everything. So stay with me. When I started working on my health in 2022, I had tried and quit more times than I want to even count. Every time I had a bad day, I would tell myself, oh, you've ruined it. And I would just stop. Because if I could not do it perfectly, what was the point? And then one day, something shifted. I had a terrible eating day, and instead of quitting, I just went to sleep and started again the next morning. And that was it. That was the whole shift. I didn't punish myself. I did not restart with some dramatic new plan. I just started the next day. And I realized progress had been happening all along, even on the hard days, because I kept going, not perfectly, but consistently. And consistently over time beats perfection every single time. So 3 years later, I had lost 90 pounds, not because I was perfect, but because I kept going when I was not perfect. So Carol Dweck talks about one word that is the simplest way to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And that word is yet. I cannot do this because I can't do it yet. I am not good at this because I'm not good yet. I have not figured it out because I haven't figured it out yet. That one word keeps the door open. It tells your brain that this is not a verdict. It's a starting point, and it changes everything about what you do next. I use it all the time. When I was learning makeup and looked like a clown, I'm not good at this yet. When I started filming videos and hated watching myself on camera, I had to say, I am not comfortable with this yet. When I was building something new and it got messy and hard, I had not figured this out yet. That is the whole mindset. So here is your assignment this week. I want you to find one place in your life where you have been telling yourself a fake story, something you believe you cannot do, something you have been avoiding because you're afraid of not being perfect at it. And I want you to add the word yet to it. So write it down, say it out loud, put it somewhere that you will see it. Because that one tiny word is the difference between a door that is closed and a door that is just not open yet. And I want you to be honest about the alternative. Every day, you keep telling yourself the fixed version. I can't. I'm not. I won't is the day that that door stays shut. The word yet does not cost you anything, but not saying it costs you time that you can't get back. Progress, not perfection. That's the whole game. You do not have to be great at the start. You just have to start. I wasted years waiting to be ready, waiting to be good enough, waiting until I could do it perfectly before I tried. And the thing I know now that I wish I had known then is that ready is a myth. Perfect is a trap. Progress is the only thing that is real. So wherever you are right now, whatever feels too hard or too messy or too far from where you want to be, add the word yet and keep going. So drop a comment and tell me this. Where have you been waiting to be perfect before you start? Just one area. Name it and then add the word yet out loud. I want you to hear it. I read every single comment and I will reply. Subscribe if this channel is helping you move forward. There's a new video every week and I'm not going anywhere. And just remember, keep going. Your next chapter is worth it.